VODs. So, I haven't done a doodle stream like this in forever. And this is the first time I'm doing it using Parsec to stream my Surface directly to my PC, which is probably a better option than I did the last time, which was to stream directly from my Surface to OBS. Also, there's supposed to be music. I don't know if I can just play whatever music I want on stream. Also, I forgot to set this at the last second. Yeah, Twitch can be picky. So, here's what I'm going to do is, well, it doesn't look like we have enough people anyway to do this kind of thing, but I'm gonna try doing it anyway. So, just how Maddie did her doodle streams was she just had chat decide what to draw, and then like chat just made suggestions, and then she just picked from one of them, and then went with that. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Also, why does the music keep stopping? So, if that works with people, if there are a lot of people to chat to, yeah. So, I wonder how I'm gonna do this. Because I don't know if I can just, I don't know if I want to just doodle whatever the hell I want. If I just doodle like one of my cons or like work on my comic, it's probably going to be a very slow thing. Also, yeah, you can see the weather report in my area. It's 24 degrees Celsius with heavy thunderstorms, so there is a chance that my stream might suddenly be knocked out, and if it doesn't come back for more than half an hour, then that's probably the stream. So I guess what I can try doing is, even though it's just you can try making a suggestion anyway, and I'll see if it's worth. I'll see if I can try doing that. Exact same temperature, except your weather is just cloudy. Yeah, weather here has been a bit crazy. It's been raining the past week. It's mid-August. It's almost the end of summer. We had a pretty bad storm a few days ago, too. Apparently got some flooding in the city nearby. Yeah, I had flooding downtown here like a month ago, and also like one of the local TNT's supermarket, Chinese supermarket, also got flooded. It was actually, it was actually really bad. Like, people recorded videos, like, of, like, water literally sinking down the stairs. Music is very uncooperative. We'll go with this playlist. So, do you have any suggestions for what I should draw? It's not going to be terribly high detail. It might be like super deformed or something, or it might be super deformed or like something goofy. But anything anything goes as long as it's safe. It's as long as it's safe for work. And F2. Sure. That's gonna be let's let's try doing it anyway. Let's try drawing an F2. One second. I'm gonna turn off parsing a little bit in case something embarrassing pops up on my materials. So I actually have this remember those 3D models that I did a while back? Yeah, I can use these for reference. Usually I don't need to do that, I can just use the sentences. So actually in the, like normally I use like a perspective ruler to draw this out. And it just goes in, like Clip Studio Paint has like a perspective ruler you can use. Just showing some like secrets, showing some secrets of how I use Clip Studio. See if I can bring it up. Also, if this only ever plays this really boring ass boring ass music. I'm gonna put my own music up. This boring ass, uh, okay, you know what? It's probably gonna, let's see what I can put up for music that is, as Fubar's, as, Firefox, Shell Hop was not the best choice because it only plays for like 5 minutes and keeps stopping, and I don't know how to get it to keep looping. So, you know what? Let's just have, let's just have this play in the background. If it's a problem for the VOD, I'll just mute it. Sorry about that thing being music being uncooperative. Let's keep going. So you have this. I'm not going to use this because I'm just doodling. But I just want to show it off. So this is a perspective ruler. Also, go away, bot. So this is a perspective ruler, and you have this by default. And you can do some cool stuff with this. Like, if you don't want, like, you can, like, this, right now this is the 1 point perspective, but you can have two, or you can have, like, a fisheye, like that. And, yeah, it's really convenient. It makes drawing in perspective a lot easier. Or you can just cheat and draw over this thing. Which is probably fair game. It's probably fair game to trace over your own models. Because it's not plagiarism, right? I mean, it's not plagiarism if you trace over your own stuff. Anyway, the reason why I don't want to do either tracing over the model or use the perspective thing is because I just want to scribble it down quickly and see what happens. So. Actually, no, why am I drawing that there? Mm. Mm. I'm gonna turn the music up so you not can hear it. And yes, I know it's kind of C music, but a while ago I was playing Gundam F91 music. Where's my microphone? Oh yeah, there is another thing that I should I should probably show off. Another sweet tips, well, sweet tips and tricks. But first off, let's hide this because I don't want it to show what's in my the music a bit loud in my voice. Yeah, I turned off the stream. I turned off the stream briefly because I don't want it to show. I don't want it to show what my files are. I still... Is this better? Some blueprints. Two. Okay. So there is a... If you're using Clip Studio Paint to draw as well, there's a thing called Subview in Clip Studio Paint. And you can... This is where you can put reference images and you can just refer to them when you're drawing. It's... And you can rotate it. You can rotate it and zoom in just like with the main display. Like because I saw like a couple other people streaming the Clip Studio, they just put the reference directly in the document. And they don't actually use it. They don't know this thing exists. Which is a shame. Because it's you don't want to make the file too big by adding so much stuff in it. Maybe I can turn some of these parts off as well. I don't... If I'm just mimicking a real... Because this Viper was meant to be based on my OC's custom Viper and not the real one. But if you want to make it look as close to the real one as possible, we gotta take off the things. Like the CFT's gotta go. And the canard's also gotta go. There. Now it looks almost like the real F2, except for the engine, which is still based on like the F-35's engine intake. Kind of. But we can work around that. I don't remember where this song comes from. Well, I know where this one, however, comes from. This is double 83. Not as good as I was hoping it would look, but cares. Just we'll just fix as we go. I don't think I have a reference for the actual paint scheme on me. I have to use Firefox to help me. So the reason I went with this over like streaming Doom is well, this was the original plan to begin with, but also I really want to try seeing what would happen if I did this, how much of a disaster it would turn into at least. Um, oops, I didn't mean to switch palettes. There we go. That's doodle number one. So, before we continue with the next doodle, there's another thing I want to show off. Since you... Oh, yeah, is it? Okay, I'm gonna just turn it back down to like... 18. Minus 18. Is it playing the drum C music again? Okay, so I just want to take that music in because I know where it's from. It's from Mobile Suit Gundam. It's the music I usually think of when I think of Gundam, the original Gundam. So, I mean, you said you had trouble with line art before, so I'll just show you this because this is more Noel's sweet tips and tricks. So, first off, instead of there are two types of layers. The ones you usually working with is a raster layer. That's for most drawing stuff. You don't want to use vector layer for drawing or painting because that makes it too big. Liner is definitely tricky on actual paper, yeah. But if you're doing it on Clip Studio Paint, you can use vector layers are meant specifically for line art. So this is a vector layer. And so you see this line is kind of crooked like this. But here's the thing. It's a vector line. And I can, I'll just, there, you have different tools for adjusting the vector line. I just use simplify to reduce the number of points on here, but there might still be a ton. You can just do that. So, as a result of you can like it still helps obviously to master like doing line art by hand. And like the trick actual pros use is they use their entire arm to draw the curved line versus using their wrist. It helps them know that, but when you're working digitally, like you can adjust the lines. So if you make a mistake, or all you want to do is fine tune a line, you can just adjust like the thickness or like the shape of it. Wow. Did my thing just clip because I cracked my knuckles? Oops. I'm gonna have to mute that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna turn down my microphone a little bit. All I did was crack my knuckles and it clipped the mic. Anyway, let's move on to the next suggestion. So, anything goes as long as it's not, as long as it's safe for work and won't get me banned off Twitch. So, what do you think I should draw next? One thing was already tough. I can always try figuring something out on my own. Sure, let's go with something then. Uh, let's try this. This is probably going to be painful, but fuck it. Did I ever tell you that Aces was supposed to have been a mecha manga? So it ended up turning to aviation because the story was leaning more and more towards that, and I was like, you know what, it's probably better if I did it as an aviation comic instead of a mecha manga. But it was like supposed to be more like a Zone Dangerous style. Was this Venom Seed? Oh well. We'll just run with it. If it's drawing mecha. I think you know what this is already. Info already, it hasn't even taken form yet. But the features should look very similar to you. Well, my drawing app is starting to slow down a little bit. I wonder what's slowing it down. I wonder if this is a stream. If it's a stream, then I'm gonna have to live with that. Yeah, the chin is very telling. Sorry, 1 second. I'm gonna have to close something that is eating up memory. No, that's too big. No, that's probably fine. We already listen to WAV music. That's no. I wonder if its head is a little wide. That's probably a little better. There you go. It's not done yet. But, let's clean this thing up. Very good looking RX-78. Thanks. The last time I drew the RX-78 was like a while ago. Very, let's just keep the F in here. It's the rest. You know, one thing that I've always been curious about with Gundam is, okay, so there was an explanation for why the production, like, out of universe, why the RX-78 was painted in that that red, white, blue as because Sunrise wanted to sell toys, right? And the toys need to pop out. But now Gundam is so popular that it doesn't need that. It doesn't need that restriction anymore. You can literally paint a Gundam any color, even like a drab, like the same as like a fighter jet like a fighter jet gunmetal gray, and it would still sell. But they still use the blue, white, red, the traditional blue, white, red all the time for the hero unit. Oh. And it makes me wonder, is that just tradition at this point? Because if Tomino had his way, the Gundam would never have been red, white, blue. Yeah, figures. It's the only reason I can figure out they would keep it. They would keep keep the color. Am I getting too carried away with this Gundam? Yes. I put in more effort into this than I did into the F2. It's probably also easier because it's it's more organic looking than a fighter jet. If I'm enjoying myself, it's all good. I guess. Yeah, I think this was like actually a King Crimson song, wasn't it? And then Sunrise got in trouble for using it. I still need to finish turning a Gundam. Mm. Mm. Nah, I forgot if the main camera was the actual main camera was either was it red Like, some of Journey, thanks to games, but never did watch it. I watched, I think, up to like episode 10, and then I didn't keep up with it. Even though I probably should have. We watch anime like once a decade. It's like, yeah, I find it easier to read manga than to watch anime, but everybody wants to watch anime. Actually, France gets plenty of localized manga. Yeah. Even skip, like, yeah. Actually, no, I won't turn that on. There we go. Finished arc Sunday Doodle. They probably have room for one or two more doodles. Yeah, I noticed that Europe always seems to get Europe. Even during the 80s, Europe always got all the cool stuff before America even did. Like, they were like they got Cobra and Fist of North Star well before Americans did. And Macross had to come in the form of Robotech. And mileage for I mean, a lot of people grew up on Robotech, but in retrospect, the mileage varies on the quality of it. I think everybody, like the Macross era of Robotech was the best part, and then when they tried to add in all the adaptations of not Macross stuff, it didn't catch on. one of your former presidents was a huge weed? I was reading that a Saudi Arabian prince uh, is a huge weeb himself, and has actual money invested in SNK to to keep with the intention of keeping the Japanese identity of King of Fighters, which is a really strange story to read about, but not as surprising. It's not that surprising because the last person I read about from the Middle East was owned like a like a hotel that was also a truck, a monster truck. He's got passion and the money to fund it. Yeah, I can probably link that on the Ace Comic Discord, that monster truck hotel. Was and the King of Fighters thing. It's if you're wondering, it's probably not VO8 because it's not the same prince as the one everybody thinks of. It's a different. There are like thousands of princes in Saudi Arabia. So what should we do next? We've done a Gundam, we've done F2. Surprisingly, no characters. Hobbs? We're doing Hobbs then. I've never drawn a tiger before, but we're doing it. We're gonna draw the funny tiger man. Let's try to. It'll be a fun one. I smudged the drawing by mistake, but that's okay. I really gotta practice how to draw actual tigers. Doing good so far? Is the hero realization that I don't draw animals often enough as I should. Let's see if I can work with that. I really like the OST for Unicorn Gundam, but the show itself, I don't know if it presents itself as something really as something super epic, but you know that it's not going to amount to, given the time, how pessimistic the timeline of Universal Century and how bleak it turned out. You know that it's not going to amount to anything. So I have mixed feelings about Unicorn Gundam. You know that there won't be understanding for at least 30 years, about 30 years after Unicorn. I also know that despite Minerva's attempts at reconciling Earth and Zeon, Earth and the colonies, that amounts to nothing because of Zeon remnants continue to operate as far as Universal Century 0122, as like that SNES Gundam game shows. Like they never gave up on space-wide independence even after the Federation Constitution was like amended. This is not the exact same uniform Hobbs wore in Wing 2. I'm basing this one off more off what he wore in 3. But I like his facial appearance in 2 more, for obvious reasons. I actually did try to read Crossbone Gundam, but it's hard to reconcile like the art style with it's hard to reconcile the character art style that they went for with the tone of the actual tone of Crossbone. Like I'm sure the artist is like the mangaka who works on that stuff is a talented artist because he's still getting work. But I don't know that. Have you seen his character designs for Crossbow? I don't know if they fit very well for that kind of story. They have like childlike proportions. It's yeah, it's like the same issue that I think people complained about with Gundam Age, was it? Where the characters looked very like the main characters all looked very childlike, like they were meant for like a kid's fantasy adventure, but it's still Gundam, and the plot was still Gundam. But I mean, to be fair, I think the Area 88 artist, if you look at the manga art for Area 88, which is my favorite manga of all time, it's also, like it also looks it looks like it looks like the art style belongs in like a 80s shoujo manga characters, but it was obvious, but it was like a war story with people dying. And it was tailored to yeah. Garo Shinchai being a shoujo artist above all is funny. Well, the planes are beautiful, yeah. Did Shinjani actually work on shoujo manga? Really so? That's probably why then. It's probably why it looks like that. Well, I tried. I wonder if he's a little wide. He's recognizable. I wonder if I resize him. Nah, it's probably that won't work. You know what his whiteness makes me think of is Paladin. Paladin was pretty chunky in Commander 3. That is true. It's a little. See? There we go. This one's big. What do you think? He must certainly be a fine, funny tiger man. His eyes probably need a little more eye lining. Let's see if I can get away with it. There we go. I knew something was missing. So I think we have room for one more, but it's gotta be a small. It's probably gotta be an easier one than the last three. So maybe like hmm, is what to do next. What do you think? What should I do next? Don't have much of an idea for my last simple one. Hmm. I could do like Amako? Sure, why not? It's probably not gonna be super detailed. I wonder if I should do like Persona Q2 style, or no, it's slowing down. I don't know what to do with hand. I'll just leave it like this then. Direction. Oops, this is wrong. Mesh. Thank you for things. It's a little crude, but it looks like her at least. Yeah, it's got all the important parts. What do you think her favorite season of Gundam would be? I bet you it would be Witch from Mercury. You don't know enough about non-UC Gundam? I know it would be funny asking Yukari what her favorite tokusatsu is. She, like, she's the kind of person who'd be like, oh, you watch that stuff? But, and never, it never occurs to her that, like, years from the moment you ask her that, she's going to be starring in a tokusatsu. What do you think Kawako's favorite Universal Century would be? My bet is on my bet is on Zeta Gundam actually. And not for the same reasons other people like the show. I read that there was a. It's tough to be sure, but I remember reading like there was a poll on like the most popular Gundam characters at the time, and I think Camille was number one because girls really dig effeminate men. Camille I really had no idea how good he had it looking like that. So he was very insecure about his masculinity. We're gonna have a few more details before we say this is done. E. Good. So that's 4 drawings now. Pretty good variety too. So, do you want me to, do you think we have time for one more, or do you just want to call it from here? Alright, I guess this is a good stopping point then. Yeah, I should probably, yeah. So, thanks for showing up. Maybe we'll get more people next time to watch this, if I decide to do these more often. So, I will not be streaming tomorrow, and I will not be streaming next week either, so I will probably be around on Discord, but except on the specific days, but I bet you the next time the next time I will be streaming something will be like the 31st, and maybe we'll actually we'll either start Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker or Front Mission Gun Hazard. I know you never played Peace Walker, right? So maybe that might be something worth streaming. Either game I think would be cool to show off at least. Yeah. I think I can make it work. I figured out the problem with what was causing it to slow down. What was causing Peace Walker to slow down. But anyway, I guess I will see you in 2 3 weeks then, or on Discord. So take care, and also yeah, I'm gonna post. I don't think he can get away with posting the VOD because of the Gundam music, but I can probably post the. Actually, I can probably maybe if I post on YouTube, I'll get away with it because I can just mute all the music because it's on a separate track. Yeah, but yeah, I will post these on Twitter and on the Ace Comment art creativity area channel. So yeah, boss. Yeah, later.